If your coaching program is not generating your clients the results they want, watch this video. There is no shame in it. It could happen to anyone, especially to coaches who are just starting out with their business. Every single coaching client, every single student, however you want to call it, needs a different approach. So it's totally fine. And this video is just for anyone who feels like their product isn't very much optimized, but they don't know how to go about it from this point. So you have to save your reputation, because your reputation is everything in coaching, because you want people to talk about you. Let's get started with this video. So if your coaching program is not generating the results you want for your clients, I'm going to go over the alternative. So what will happen when you continue like doing everything this way, how to find the problem, how to solve the problem, and I'm going to show you how you can just resolve this problem and continue with a very healthy lead flow, so your business or your reputation doesn't suffer from this. So as an example, let's say you have 10 clients and 6 clients are not getting the results they would like to have. This can happen because every single person in the world is different, and everyone needs a different approach to things. So the alternative, like if you keep on going like you're going right now, so let's say you are doing coaching and it might be very far off from what you're doing, but just as an example, let's say you are doing e-commerce coaching, like drop shipping coaching or something like that. A very hard niche to help people in, because everyone is different. Everyone understands things differently. So let's say you have 10 clients who want to get a very lucrative web shop online, and 6 clients are just not happy and it's not working out for them. This is the alternative if you don't do anything about it. You have a broken program, which is basically what it is. You get unhappy clients, which there are 6 already, so 60% of all of your clients are unhappy. Not a very good stat. If you do more marketing, it will lead to more sales. Cool, you will make more money, all right. But it will just lead to more unhappy clients. And it will ultimately lead to a bad reputation, which, like I said in the intro of this video, is the worst thing that can happen to you as a coach, because you need referrals as a coach. You need more views, you need more eyeballs on your content, more eyeballs on your program and all that stuff. And if you have a bad reputation, no one is ever going to buy from you. So first, we have to find out the problem. So which one is the problem? Is it your program or is it your clients? And this might sound a little bit childish or whatever, but your clients could be the problem. Not that they as a person are the problem, but more like you can make your program for a certain type of person, but if someone else wants to buy it, you can sell it to them, but it might not work as well as for the other people. So back to the example for e-commerce, or let's say a drop shipping coach, you can take on people who are 25-year-old males. They have found out that they want freedom, they want to get financial independent, and they just have nothing to lose. Against someone, there could also be someone else that you close for that same program, which it works for the 25-year-old and all that stuff, but the same program could be that the same program doesn't work for someone who is like 55, and it doesn't really matter if they make it with this because they are building their net worth already, and they don't really have to worry about the money. So it could be the client in that case. But if it's your program, we're going to go over that in a second. If it's the client, you first have to find it out using these questions. So the client is stuck inside the program and doesn't know what to do. I mean statements, not questions. Exercises are too difficult for the client. Strategy is not working for the client, or the client wants a refund. So all these things, go over all of these things, or write it down for yourself on a piece of paper and find out which one belongs to which of these. So the client is stuck inside the program and doesn't know what to do. Which client is it? Go over all of the six clients and look at what the problem is for them, and make sure to be a leader with this and make sure to be responsible with this. So don't put the blame on anyone else, because that's like no one ever improved as a person or as a business from that. So if you're stuck about all of this stuff, find out which one it is. If it's your client, find out what your 4 happy clients have in common, because we have like 10 clients in total. What do they have in common? Then make a client avatar and then start targeting these people. And at the same time, stop closing the type of person that this program has not been working out for. Don't close them anymore. We don't want them as clients. They might be nice people, but it doesn't really matter. So let's say in this case, it is the program, like your program is the problem. It could be that you have a course combined with group coaching or a course combined with one-on-one coaching. It doesn't really matter, like either one of them. This is what I would do. This is what I used to tell my clients like a year and a half ago when I was helping beginning coaches. So I would tell them, close your program for 3 weeks. Like, no one can enter your program, whether it's the course, group coaching, one-on-one coaching, doesn't matter. Close it. No one can enter for the next 3 weeks. Yes, that means you can't make money anymore, but money isn't really important at this point because your reputation is at stake. Then create a waiting list for your program. And what you can say is, I'm going to make even more improvements in my program. Like what I mean by what you can say is, you can communicate everything to the outside world like this. So on your Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, you can say, I'm going to make even more improvements in my program so that I can help more people at the same time. I won't be taking on any clients for the next 3 weeks, but if you want first dibs when I open back up, you can enter the waiting list here. So you can just fill that waiting list. You can make it like a Google form. That's the easiest way, or you can use MailChimp. You can use any type of landing page builder. Then we're going back to the 6 clients who are not happy at this point. So we're going to review their entire process from before they bought until this point. So what have they done? What have they done? Where did they start? What went well? What totally did not work? Go over that, learn from it, and then for the next 3 weeks, do at least 2 calls per week with these 6 clients individually and coach them one-on-one over Zoom. Just do it, because you are going to learn a lot from this, because the problem is your program at this point. It's not the client. The more you learn about your program and about the things that are wrong with your product, the more you can improve it and the more clients you can get in the near future. Then when everything is fixed, like there should be one step in the middle of this, which is everything that you learn from 3 weeks of coaching everyone one-on-one over Zoom. Put that in the course, because you will find out what their problems were, and in over 3 weeks, 2 calls per week, which is like 6 calls per person, so 24 calls in total. You should learn a lot from it. So implement everything that you've learned there in your program, then open your program back up and onboard your entire waiting list. It's very important to do it like this, and this way you will get your reputation up, or at least at the same point, but probably up, because your clients will think you're awesome because you have given them more and more attention, which is what every single client likes. This was a little bit of basically a very, very specific video. So I'm not expecting this to get a lot of views. Then one more thing, very important. If you feel like, why would I even listen to this guy? Over the past 2 years, I have helped tens of coaching companies grow to 6 and 7 figures, from almost 0 to 6 and 7 figures organically. So that means no money spent on advertising at all. They're all coaches. Some were individual coaches and some were coaching companies. So if you own a coaching company that's doing over 10K a month right now, or maybe just a little bit less, first link in the description to book a call with me. We can always talk. If you're not a good fit, I won't pitch you. I always like to to talk anyway. As you might have noticed, is why I put all of my talking hours on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.